Hey, most dearest one, this is Satara. I'm just coming to you live and in person. So I had to make a video. Look, I wasn't going to start my day off. I wasn't going to do nothing else besides get dressed and get ready. I have to respond. I have to make this video because this BS right here, belief system, by the way. So all my life, I've been dealing with, different religions, people, whatever titles, whatever title you want to give yourself. I call myself spiritualist. Whatever title you want to give yourself. Why is it that all the Christians gravitate toward me? And I ain't talking about the Christians that, they know who their higher power is. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones who don't know who their higher power. They don't even know who Jesus is. They don't have a clue as to who Jesus is. They don't have a clue as to who God is. They don't know. They have no clues as to who they are. They have no clue that God is in you, that you're a part of God. They don't have a clue. And they always running around talking about Jesus, Jesus. I'm going to need for you. Stop saying Jesus, Jesus to me. Because you're trying to convert me into something that I'm not. I need for you to stop trying to convert people. Stop doing that. Convert yourself. That's how you change your life. Convert yourself. Change yourself. Change yourself. Change who you are. Grow yourself. That's God. Quit saying God is out here. Let me pray to God. He over there. Pray about yourself. Deal with yourself. Get off my block. Kick rocks. But I now know that this BS right here, this BS that I'm talking about, these Christians that do that and they come up on me like that, this all has to do with my past. That I'm no longer serving. I've given up. I've let it go. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Buddhist. I'm not this. Look, leave me alone. Let me grow. Let me be who I am. Let me be me. And the me is God. That's who God is. That's what's most important. That's who God. God is not somewhere out there where you looking for it. God is in you. You think you praying to God out here somewhere? Know who you're praying to. Figure out who you're praying to, because you might find out that you're not praying to who you thought you was praying to. So here it is here. Here we go. This is the norm for me. That Christians often tell me, do you have Jesus? And I look at them and I say, you know what? Yes, I do. But see, they don't know who Jesus is. They don't know. They have no clue. Now, if they ask me if I got Christ, I got a whole lot more to say to that than a notion. But what I need from you Christians, what I need from myself is for you to get out of my way. Quit coming in my path. I'm ready to go for it. I'm done. I done got raised by Christians, raised by some Baptists, went to all the Baptist churches, saw all these evil doings. I'm sorry. So I'm holding on. I done been to all these places. All these places where, these church houses where they locking the doors till they get so much money. Ain't nobody leaving till we get this much money. What are you doing in your community, churches? What are you giving to your community? How are you servicing yourselves? How are you servicing your congregation? How are you servicing them? Because it's all about service. And church is a business just like anything else. And when you run your business, you got to run it like a business. So when people are saying to me, how can you charge for this spiritual life? How can you charge for prayer? How can you charge? I'm going to need for you. is to not worry about my belief system. Worry about where you going. Worry about what you doing. Because see, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm at. It's a business. But yet and still, I'm servicing people. I'm assisting them. I'm encouraging them. So the most encouraging words of the day, most dearest ones, because I had to get up at 4:30 so I could just get on here and tell you this, is this. This BS, this belief system that you have that no longer serves you, you have permission. Give yourself the permission to let it go. Just let it go. Because it's not servicing you. You are not a victim. I'm not a victim of my parents raising me on the Christianity and the Baptistness. Look, you need to study what you're talking about. You need to know what you're talking about. And the only thing I can tell you right now is I know what I'm talking about because I'm talking about my experience. I'm not talking about nobody else's. So when I get to Christians that come in my path and they tell me about witchery and witchcraft and that, I'm going to need for you to get out of my path. Get out of my way. I'm not your victim. I'm not here for you to try and save my life. I don't need a savior. I'm my own savior. I don't need you to save me. I don't need you to show me where the savior is. The savior isn't here. This is not about Christianity. This is not about religion. This is about saving your own damn life. And if you don't save your own damn life, guess what? Something gonna come along to make you do something. Something's gonna happen to where you have to save your own life. So I'm gonna tell you once again, you know the most encouraging words of the day. This BS, let it go. If it no longer serves you, this BS, let it go. Cut it out. You are not a victim. You are loved from the Most High. Your higher power, however you are calling on this higher power, however, it is not my business to tell you how to be. It's not my business to tell you how to exactly be. But I'm going to tell you this. If you ain't saving your life, if you ain't giving it to yourself, it's all bad. It's all BWAD. It's all bizad. Just words from a person, from a being on this planet who's dealing with the Christians, who tell them, look, Christians, get out of my way. Get out of my way, Christians. Get out of my way. All you negative Nellies, all you player hating spiritualists, whatever you want to call them, get out my way. Get out my way. Be gone. Because I got stuff to take care of. I got business. And the business that I'm talking about is my own. I got to mind my own business. So I'm sorry if it's a bad connection. I hope not. But I got to mind my own business. So the most encouraging of the words of the day. The most encouraging words. This BS, let it go. Whatever's no longer serving you, let it go. Because if you don't, it's going to come back around. And that's what's happening to me. That is the whole detail that's going on. That it's going to come back around if you don't deal with it. I'm just telling you. So you don't deal with it, then it's going to be back around in your face again, right in the front. And I'm like, is this a challenge? Am I being punked on this planet? Am I being punked? Am I being challenged? Am I being called out? Yeah, you know what I'm being called out for? I'm being called out to save my own life. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in my lane. And this BS right here, gots to go. No more fear mongering on my path. Get out of my path because ain't no fear mongering here. And you can't scare me with all that heaven and hell. That is not going to work. So I'm going to need for you to just get out my path. Stay out my path. And as I say this, with all most highest divine love and purpose, dearest ones, you are loved. You are most encouraged at Satara's Love. Instagram Satara's Love. Satara's Love. And you know, your body, your mind, and your spirit, you got to give to your love well. And the only way to do that is through body, mind, and spirit. Love well. We'll talk more about that on another occasion. But I just wanted to let you know the most encouraging words of the day. This BS, any BS, belief system that's in your path that you know is not for you, you are no longer a victim. Let it go. And as I always say, Atma Namaste. With the clouds behind me and the sun rising. Have a most encouraged day. And you no longer be a victim. Be ye therefore encouraged. And as always, Atma Namaste.